Hello. Welcome to the aftermath of Storm Benjamin, we think.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what they said. We should have been by the seaside this weekend. We were supposed to go to Breen, weren't we?
Yes.
But yeah, the weather's not great. I think the lens is covered in rain already. Anyway, the be all and end all is I've had the Friday off work. We're in Buxton.
But is it another big, it's a B?
Yeah, B, Buxton. We're at Lime Tree Caravan Park. We're not going to let the weather spoil it. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow, but we're just going out for a little tootle about Friday afternoon just to see what's local, and then we're going to go into Buxton tomorrow, aren't we?
Yep.
So hopefully we'll show you some stuff tomorrow when it's less wet. All right? Good. That's not a bad pitch view, is it? Massive viaduct of a railway. I like that. Pitch is lovely. Site is lovely. Never been here before. We've never been to Buxton before. We were quite surprised. The nearest we've been to Buxton is Pomeroy campsite, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We stopped there, but we never went into Buxton. We've never been to Buxton, neither of us. Been to Belper, been to Bakewell, been to Matlock, been to Darleydale, all the way through the Peak District. We've never been to Belper. Ashbourne as well, yeah. Anyway, beautiful pitch. How much have we paid?
£70 for 2 nights.
So 35 quid a night with the hookup. Not great. We don't like spending that much money, but it is what it is. This time of year, you're struggling for places. This actually shuts this weekend. This is the weekend of the clocks going back. Heather's found a tap room, ain't she? Friday afternoon beers. Why not? Why not? A little bit of a shortcut for you if you do ever come to this site and you don't want to walk along the road to get to the brewery that we're going to. Buxton Brewery, I think it's called. So you can see where we're pitched. There's the viaduct. Walk down the road as if you're going to go out, and then turn up towards Duke's Lane Farm Shop or something, I think it's called. And then you'll see where we are. There's a footpath that takes you up and over. It just saves you walking along the road. Now, although the brewery is classed as being in Buxton, it's actually the opposite way to Buxton town centre. So it's on the very outskirts. So consequently, we're going that way today, and then tomorrow we'll go into Buxton town centre. So we'll be nowhere near this brewery then. I think Poppy knows the way. You find your way off the little trail onto an industrial estate. A lot of these breweries seem to be based on industrial estates. Well, there we have Buxton Brewery, the trackside. A little bit of a cheeky Friday afternoon bonus. However, I have to say, bloody expensive, what?
None of it was low percentage though, was it?
No, it was all very high percentage beer, but over £7 a pint. I only had a couple, you know. I know I say I have it for medicinal purposes, but when it's the price of a prescription, you've got to be, Jesus. Yeah, so, and £2 for a bag of crisps. Anyway, off back to the van now. We'll pick you up on Saturday morning when we actually are going into Buxton for the day, and fingers crossed it's nice and sunny. Good morning.
Morning.
It's the Saturday morning now. It's a lot brighter, it's really sunny, but is it freezing?
Yeah, it's quite cold.
It's very cold.
It's not freezing, but it's very cold.
It's the wind.
That wind is really, really bitter.
Yeah.
But it's still nice.
We had an awesome night's sleep. I slept for 10 hours last night, which is just mental. I never do that. But anyway, we're off for a walk into Buxton, have a look round. It's supposed to be quite nice. And it does look like it's going to be dry until at least sort of late afternoon. So we should be good.
Yep.
I will try and do a little bit of a site look around later if I get chance. And I was wrong yesterday. It doesn't shut this weekend. It shuts next weekend. All to do with the weather over the site having to be shut.
Yeah.
The warden said something to you, didn't she?
Yeah, she said basically they can't get up this ramp once it starts freezing. She says it's treacherous, and obviously they get a lot of snow up here and drifting snow and that. So
it shuts next weekend, which is end of October, and reopens at the beginning of March. But the statics on site only
if they're privately owned, they're just closed in January.
There we go. So yeah, this is what she's on about. You just can't get up here, and for the amount of gritting and fannying around they had to do, I guess there's just no point. So as it says, new arrivals reception. Reception is right up there, and then they brought us down in a car and showed us to our pitch up the hill, as we've said. Where that car's just come from, there's a farm up there and the farm shop. That is the way that we walked yesterday over the hill to the brewery. But today we are going out of the site. So as you can see there, footpath up to the farm shop, and that is the way we went yesterday. Just over the road there, you can take the footpath into Buxton that way, sort of to cut the corner out, but faced with how wet the grass and stuff is, we're going to walk the roadway. Yeah, Poppy had a haircut yesterday, so she's got a new jumper to celebrate. And as you can see, if you're a Harry Potter fan, she's in Gryffindor. This road is absolutely mental, but the power of editing should let me do a bit while the cars aren't going by. That viaduct is magnificent. It isn't used on a regular basis by passenger services. Only really a bit of freight from the local quarry goes over there. So it's doubtful we'll see something. However, when we were in that trackside pub yesterday, I did see a freight train go past that would have gone over there, but unfortunately we didn't film it. But look at that. As with most of these little towns and villages on the Peak District main roads, you know, like Matlock and stuff like that, and Bakewell, the traffic is mental. Little small roads through busy areas, I guess. So we've now come off the main road. Going to find, what did you call it?
Pavilion Gardens.
Pavilion Gardens.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're going to have a look down there.
We're sort of going to do like a circular.
Yeah.
We'll get down here and then we can go across that way.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot more quieter down here and very, very beautiful. we saw this, when we walked over the hill yesterday to the brewery, we could see this in the distance. Dogs are allowed in this half. Just come for a look in. There's a little Buxton brewery stall there. That was one of the ones I had yesterday. Bloody gorgeous.
It'd be nice to sit out here in the summer though, wouldn't it?
It would, with a nice cold one. Although I expect it would be mental busy in the summer, but it's nice to know that there's so much to see and do here. So I like it. Yeah, it's nice. We are going to try and find now. There is something that resembles like the Royal Crescent in Bath when we went to Bath. They've got their own sort of Buxton version of a crescent. And we're going to go and find that now. So just as we've come out the gardens, obviously the Opera House is attached to the front of it. Look at that, that's lovely, isn't it? It's a bit of a smaller crescent than Bath, but still as nice.
Yeah, like you say, the only downside is that because you've got the St Anne's Well building here,
you can't stand back enough.
No, I mean there's gardens all behind there.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those places we need to come back to with more daylight and stuff, you know, earlier in the year, I guess, sort of summertime, simply because you're trying to pack a lot into one day. It's the Saturday, as we've said. Time is an issue today, really, isn't it, with it going dark very early, and we obviously want to go out and have something to eat and sample a few beverages. We'll get the important stuff done. But we've come a walk up here to see what's left of the railway station. There used to be two big railway stations in Buxton, and they mostly got demolished in 1969. It is turning into a bit of a railway history channel, isn't it? I must stop that. This large fan window formed part of a pair of stations at Buxton which were opened in 1863. By the London and North Western and Midland Railway Companies. I bet it looked magnificent back in the day. There's also a massive viaduct going over the road over there. So imagine this would have been all roofed over years ago. We've made the decision to have a quick look in the town. There's so much of the old stuff to see, but you know, we want to get a good idea of everywhere for when we do come back here. I think we're going to come back anyway, but yeah, we can't do it all in one day, unfortunately. Every time we go somewhere new, Heather does a list of pubs. And there are so many, we just can't check them all out. And as much as it looks like we do a pub review channel, we're not. You know, we're not really. And she's also found a Marston's, which, although is not the best beer, and we come from Burton, so, you know, Marston's being in Burton, we should know. However, they've got the 40% off food offer on at the minute if you download the email app thing. And she has, so we're going to go and eat there because why not?
And why not? Why not?
Why not? Why not?
And
they have, because they have that mega mix grill, and it's just fantastic. I never eat it all. We just sort of sneak some out and have it for breakfast the next day. So we're going to go and do that.
Better organised this time. Even bought
yeah. So anyway, we're going to find the odd one or two pubs and the Marston's pub, and not a lot else. And there's a mountain warehouse as well, so I'm definitely coming back because it's my new favourite thing, mountain warehouse t-shirts. And my coat, I've had a new coat. And Heather's coat. She had hers a bit before me, but...
Our shoes and our boots are from
yeah. We live in mountain warehouse now. Right, I did say it's not a railway channel, and it's not. But we found ourselves that far down the town. It seems a shame not to have a look at this old viaduct. Oh, the list is out. The list is out. That's the list I was telling you about.
Go to the new inn.
We're going to the new inn. Let's go and see what they've got in there, eh? Sun's come out since we've been in there. We're just going over the road now to the King's Head, which is a Marston's, like we've said. Rubbish beer, but nice food, so... Anyway, let's go in there. As usual, Marston's, you get what you know what it is. Stack them high, pile them high, make them cheap, whatever they say. But it's great, you know, the beer's crap. But Heather had got a 40% off voucher, so she had a mixed grill, I had a mega mixed grill. But you may notice I'm now wearing Heather's bag because it's got half a hundredweight of meat in the back of it. We never eat it all, we just wrap it up. And we've got free breakfast in the morning now. There's about, yeah, there's about 4 sausages in here, 2 big pieces of gammon, a big chicken breast. We've paid for it. We paid 33 quid for 2 mixed grills and 2 beers. But it's soon gone cold. We've been in there a couple of hours because there was a hell of a long wait. But it was all right. So we're going to head back now via another pub. We'll go in the ale shop stop. It's a one-stop shop for shop bop bop. I'm tired. We're going back to the van now. We had every intentions of going in another pub. But it's absolutely bloody freezing.
Yeah, it's quite bitter.
The wind. Oh.
If we hadn't have ended up stopping in the King's Head so long, we probably would have.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But anyway, yeah, we're going back to the van simply because it's going dark and it's bloody cold. I hope the heating's on in that van. Anyway, I remember saying, as we were going out earlier, I was going to do a site tour. It's really, really cold, so you ready for this? Dead fast. Left up there, reception. Permanent caravans. They're open all year round, except for 1 month in January. Overflow campsite. They only use when the top one here is full. Farm shop up there, buy sausages and stuff. Walk to the brewery, up and over the hill, showed you that yesterday. Very steep hill, slippy, 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 in the snow and that, hence it closes end of October to beginning of March. Toilet block and stuff, lots of pitches, more pitches up there, more pitches in the middle. Chemical bog disposal, wastewater disposal, bogs washing up. What else do you need? That's it really, there's your site tour, how about that?
Morning.
Good morning.
Well, what a lovely day round Buxton we had.
Yeah, as we've said in the video, can't believe I've never been there.
I know.
So much to see, not enough time to see. And
we'll have to come back.
We only went in 3 pubs. We were too long in that Marston's, the queue for food was... But it was worth it because...
We've got dinner tonight.
Yeah, we've got dinner tonight. It's just 40% off vouchers, winner, even though the beer's terrible. But that last pub, the Ale Inn or whatever it was called. Ale Stop. Fantastic. Love them type of places. Chatting with people you've never met, and even in the new inn, that guy from Manchester. Yeah. Really, and his 2 lads, they were. Yeah. It was great. It was great. We do love a chat. But anyway, yeah, this is it. clocks went back last night. What are you shaking for?
They did.
We didn't really get an extra lie-in.
Because
we're now early to go. It's just gone 9 and we're going to get off. I need to wash the van in what's left of daylight hours when we get home, ready for next week. So yeah, that's it really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
You saw a train?
Oh, I did. Believe it or not, I said, didn't I, earlier in the video, I would love to see a train going over that viaduct, but I don't think I'm going to. We'd seen one from the trackside pub at Buxton Brewery, and in the van last night, I just made a cup of tea, and I thought, I can hear a train. Grabbed my camera quick, and I didn't catch it going over the viaduct, unfortunately. I just caught it as it come off the viaduct and was heading towards the brewery, but I saw a train on there at least, so that was nice. For me, anyway.
There was lots of
trucks.
Carriages.
Not carriages. Trucks.
Containers.
Well, ballast wagons, if we must be precise. But...
It was a train. Okay.
No, it was a train.
Oh, it was a train because
it was a locomotive pulling a train, so it was a train. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not suggesting that when I say it's a train, someone says no, that's a loco.
Well, if it's a loco on its own, it's not a train, is it? We've had this conversation.
There.
The same as we've had. It's not a train station. It's a railway. We've had all this.
There.
Anyway,
There and there.
Thanks for watching. I'm going to leave the camera running and just film the departure, just so you can see how steep the drive is, and
it's going.
And I want to go under the viaduct and film that at the end.
It's
so,
just started raining.
It has. We just packed up just in time.
Yeah, and it has started raining as well.
Anyway, see you line. Let's go.
See you on the next one, hopefully.
Well, hopefully, if we do, who knows? We may never get home. You may never see this.
Bye.